Hello, Lisa here, and welcome back to my channel. So welcome back to the 31 Days of Tarot. If you are new to this series, this was created by Ethany over at her channel, and I will link her video up in the cards, which talks about the prompts and this particular challenge. It comes out every January. I think this is the 4th or 5th year running. It's super fun. And today's prompt number 16, is to paint, draw, or collage your 2020 tarot card and talk about why you've chosen this card. So my 2020 tarot card is the Lovers. This is actually my numerological tarot card. So this is through the system where you take your birth year, or your birthday rather, so my birth month, my birthday, and the year 2020, and you add all of that up, reduce it down, and I get the Lovers. So this is going to be a Lovers year for me. This is my favorite depiction of the Lovers card in the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. And I thought I would do something kind of visual. Kind of visual this month. This is actually a picture of Peggy and I. It was our engagement photo we got done way back in December of 2005, or made of January. It was January 2006, actually. And I love this photo of us. It's pretty faded, but I thought I would sort of just play around with some cards. So I've got a bunch of stuff here, and we're just going to see how it all unfolds. So I'm just going to start building, I think, a bit of a collage, I guess, on my table, and we're just gonna see where it ends up, I guess. So I'm just gonna probably put this next little bit on speed up. I'm just gonna kind of do whatever, and I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, and I'm back. So I'm just gonna bring you in a little bit closer so you can kind of see what I've done. So I took the picture of Peggy and I put it right in the center. I have added some of my favorite representations of the Lovers. I have my Mons Tarot Lovers, the Gorgons Tarot. What I like about the Mons Tarot is that genderless, sort of non-humanoid thing. I can really see one monster as Peggy and one monster as me, which I really enjoy. I also have the Gorgons Tarot, and what I like about this particular depiction of the Lovers is that both the Lovers are looking in the same direction. Again, this one's a little bit more gender neutral, which I really appreciate. I have my very favorite one down here with the Everyday Enchantments, and I really focused what shows on the image as the elderly couple, showing that element of time. I have the Forest of Enchantment Lovers because I just love that there are two feminine looking figures there, two female looking figures there. These cards here are from the Universe Has Your Back on Love and Connection cards, and I liked this one saying, "What would love do?" and this one, "I go where you go," really just speaking to that commitment I have with my marriage. Here we have the This Might Hurt Tarot, and what I love here is that both figures are naked, and so there's this element of shared vulnerability brought into that love. Whenever I do magical work with the tarot, I almost always include a card from the Spirit Keepers Tarot, and here I've chosen the Lovers, Mystery of the Covenant, to kind of come in close to our picture and sort of hold that energy. Up at the top I have the Art of Love Tarot Lovers, which I brought in for the really intense passion and connection I see in that image. I have the Sawyer's Path Tarot Tile here, Lovers. Again, we see nudity and connection, and the Lotus in this card, I know this, let's see if I can zoom you in actually. Let's just see. I'll just move the camera. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. There we go. So you can kind of see, oh, there we go. I have to hold it. but that's the Jamie Sawyer's Path. I also have here the Little Monsters Tarot, which I brought in. I like the way that these two figures are sort of face to face, and again, there's this idea of emotional intimacy in that card, and you have something similar here in the Fountain Tarot. So let's see if I can bring my camera back to a normal spot here. Should be good. So now that I've laid all this out, I am going to want to save this so that I can work with this image in the coming year. So I'm just going to grab my phone and take a couple of photos. So here we are here. I'm going to come as far out as I can to get all of the cards. And let me just take a look and make sure that that looks the way I want it to look. And I think that looks pretty cool. I don't think anything really got cut off there that I'm going to care about. As far as other things I've added to this picture, I was going to talk about the rest of it. I used pink opal for love, as well as a beautiful cube of rose quartz. And I brought in my Heartstone pendulum. This is ruby fuchsite, and I really, really love that. I've also brought in from the Making Magic cards Wishes Come True, because I just think that really ties into love, of course. And then Happy Love, which is a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. And this particular rose is one that Peggy gave me a long time ago, so it's got that sort of energy in it as well. So now that I have taken a photo that I'm happy with, I'm going to bring out my Canon Ivy photo printer and turn that on and stick it, I guess, there. And let me go into my Canon photo app and print that photo. So let's go here and here. And I think that looks pretty good. Everything's showing that I want to show. I'm going to bring it up just slightly. Oh, some things are kind of cut off, so let me bring it in. I've got my lovers, my rose quartz, everything shows. It might cut off the top just ever so slightly. I'll bring it down just a little. That should be good, and I'm gonna hit the print. And there we go. And this baby should do the rest, as long as the battery holds out. Excuse me. Because I took this picture in my phone now, I also have this picture to use as digital wallpaper and as anything else I want to use throughout the month, or throughout the year rather, since this is my year card, just to hold the energy of that card of the year. And I'm just going to seal everything in with just a bit of my smudge stick. I also, for herbs, you may have seen, used a bit of rose petal and jasmine bud, and I also sprinkled a little bit of this seduction incense just to bring a little bit of passion right over top of my candle flames, just to bring a little bit of that energy into this working as well. And I know that the prompt was to do art, but I felt like this gave me the option to do kind of like art, but also, there we go. So now I have this, I don't know if the camera's focusing on it very well. Let's just try. Oh, it doesn't like to focus on this paper. Whoa, sorry, I'm sorry to assault your face with it. Come on. Okay, the photo is not at all blurry, but I feel like the camera isn't letting it. It's confusing the camera, I think. If I bring it back, though, you can really see it. It just doesn't like to be too close. So there we go. So I have this photo to stick in my tarot journal, which is going to be amazing. I'm going to put that, where am I going to put that? I don't want to put it in my main journal. I might just actually not take the paper, because this is a sticker paper. I might not take the backing off. And actually, why don't we do this together? So here's my tarot journal. I think I'm going to put it right in the front here. So let's just move this back. And I'm going to actually put it right over top of that astrology thing that I have, and there we go. So it's showing in there. So now every time I open my tarot journal, I have this energy from the Lover's card. I think I'm going to take this astrology thing out, and come on. Yeah, there we go. That's going to look better. So now that lives there. This can live actually in the back here, like so. So there we go. That is what it looks like in my tarot journal, and now this is here and I can sort of keep that close. I'm probably going to take the actual image and make it where did my phone go? Here we go. Oopsies, I bumped the camera, sorry. I'm gonna, I think, just take that image and done. Make it my home screen. I don't know if I like that. I could. I'll have to think about that. I might do that on my laptop, but I don't think I want to do that on my phone because I really like the sky background. I've got my little moon app there, so I think I'll leave that. I think I'll put it on my computer as my desktop wallpaper, and that is what I'm going to do with that digital image. So this is a great way to do collage and spell work all at the same time. Thank you so much for joining me for the journey. I really enjoyed sharing this process with you guys. I look forward to seeing all of your answers to the 31 Days of Tarot and seeing what you do to journal or collage or artwork your 2020 card of the year. Please let me know if you are doing VRs to these prompts that Ethany created, or if you are posting on Instagram or whatnot, because I'd love to see what you're doing. And I will see you all again very soon. Remember, if you would like to book a reading, you can do that over at supportivetarot.com. And please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!